The first speaker is Union of Arab Jurists.
Thank you. We know the efforts made by Guinea-Bissau in strengthening its legislative and regulatory framework for human rights by adopting several pieces of legislation. The state's acceptance of 203 out of the 213 recommendations made during the third cycle of the Universal Periodic Review is a true reflection of cooperation and determination. Implementation is also encouraged as it is pivotal for improving human rights. We welcome the court's ruling on July 2024 in relation to the 28 September 2009 massacre of pro-democracy protesters that resulted in at least 150 deaths and brutal and sexual abuses of more than 100 women and girls. Although this was a horrible experience, but a compensation for the victims of those atrocities will enable them to mourn their losses and begin the healing process after decades of waiting. While we acknowledge Guinea's efforts, we remain concerned by the numerous challenges and barriers that continue to obstruct progress and efforts. These include the reports of continued limitation of political and civil rights, including restrictions on freedom of speech, the press and assembly, and about instances of forced disappearances. Secondly, the large number of children exploited in economic activities and the high rates of dropout from primary and secondary schools. Lastly, maternal and child mortality. We then recommend the state to implement the following recommendations: continue fights against enforced disappearances and support for civil society organizations in order to promote a culture of free expression, improve healthcare systems and intensify efforts to reduce the prevalence of HIV and AIDS. Lastly, stop child labor and continue the implementation of the National Education Plan to reduce high rates of dropouts, and also continue working with the United Nations mechanisms. Thank you.